Now, showing you some actual law enforcement leadership. And to be clear, you know my stance on the show. I do not believe in faux bravado. I practice my Brazilian jiu-jitsu and stuff to avoid violence in any circumstance. I mean that. I'm not kidding. There is nothing. If it should be your last resort. I'm not a lecture, you folks. You all get it. But I mean that. In my personal life, I live that way. Don't let all this stuff fool you. I'm not a really aggressive guy. I'll fight back on Twitter, but unless you punch me, I'm not interested in engaging with you. And I abhor violence. Having said that, I believe sometimes warnings about potential violence against bad guys can be helpful in avoiding violence. And the Polk County Sheriff apparently has had enough of this BS. This is, I believe, Sheriff Grady Judd, I think is his name. This is a short video of Sheriff Grady Judd warning people who are saying they're coming to the suburbs to attack people in their homes. This is his public service announcement for the day, and I strongly encourage, I live in Florida, not in his county. I live across the state. He's in Polk County. Strongly encouraging people, do not start breaking into homes in Florida. It will not end well. Please take this man's warning. Listen to this.
We have received information in social media that some of the criminals were going to take their criminal conduct into the neighborhoods. I would tell them, if you value your life, you probably shouldn't do that in Polk County, because the people of Polk County like guns. They have guns. I encourage them to own guns, and they're going to be in their homes tonight with their guns loaded. And if you try to break into their homes to steal, to set fires, I'm highly recommending they blow you back out of the house with their guns. So leave the community alone. And we'll do our best to support the community. But ladies and gentlemen, make no mistake about it. All of that ugliness has taken away from what we're united about. We're united about the conduct that you saw with George, where his life was taken with a knee to the neck, is horrific, and there's not enough words to explain that. Let's keep the focus on that.
I'm not kidding. It's not a joke. It's not going to be one of those silly, like, hey, go get rah, rah, rah. No. Take the man's advice for your own sake. I'm not kidding. Do not take your life in your hands. If you were protesters wouldn't do that, but rioters or Antifa kids, if you think you're going to waltz in the suburbs and start terrorizing people and their families in states and communities where the Second Amendment is respected, I'm just for your own safety. I'm not kidding. This is not a joke. Please don't do it. Please don't do it. You don't want to pay that kind of price. I'm not kidding. And either was the sheriff.
You just heard the Dan Bongino Show. You can also get Dan's podcasts on iTunes or SoundCloud. And follow Dan on Twitter 24/7 @DBongino.